On today's episode, we discuss Game Informer shutting down, Borderlands movie is terrible, and best video games of 2024. We'll have all this and more because this is After Hours Arcade. What's up, everybody, and welcome to the arcade. I'm one of your hosts, BTG Plays, and I'm here with my co-host, Yano Nick. What's going on, bro?
What's happening? What's going on with you?
A lot, man. I'm excited. You know, we're doing the whole multi-stream thing. I'm probably not supposed to say this, but you can also see us on YouTube live every Thursday and right here on twitch.tv. So I'm excited about that. Been getting a lot of editing done for the BlurredCon content, and it's on our Instagram and YouTube as well. There's probably about 6 interviews up now, and I'm gonna say I'm rather happy with how a lot of it turned out, especially because I'm not a professional editor.
You could have fooled me, honestly. The videos have turned out amazing.
And they can only get better from here, hopefully, or or we just end up being terrible. But that's besides the point. So, what you been up to, man? You been playing any games lately?
Actually, well, it's hard to say. The game the game that I'm really excited to play is what's the name of it? Death Sprint. I really 66. Am excited. I'm so excited to play this one, and so hopefully there's a chance I'll be able to play the game and give you guys my thoughts on it. But right now, mainly just been playing what is it, F-Zero 99.
Dang, you've been
still playing that one.
So you're into that, and you've still been playing it, huh?
It's so intense. I didn't realize there was such a hardcore competitive scene behind it.
It is. Oh, is it getting like that?
I did not know there's like trackers. There's what is it? F-Zero Discord. There's and then on top of that, I got my girlfriend into the game, so we both are really good at the game now too. We're always placing at least top 20. So it's pretty wonderful.
Top 20 tracks, like, nah, that's actually pretty good. I've only gotten, I don't even know if I've gotten a win because I only played it for like the first couple of weeks it was out, and the highest I got was second. It's like every time I'm about to get first, some stupid shit happens. But no, so I've been playing Mecha Break, actually. Do you remember that game?
I heard that.
So
Mecha Break.
Remember they announced it, and it was it's a Armored Core style Gundam type game.
Sounds familiar.
6v6. So it's almost as if Armored Core 6 had a baby with Overwatch, and it's fun, bro. Like your mechs, they can transform into planes and shit. The combat. So I will say, you can slightly customize each mech, but there's so many of them, especially in this beta. But they all have like unique type abilities and skills. And I'm having a good. So there's healer mechs in it. I'm having a good time with it. Yeah, it's pretty dope, and it's fast paced. It's fast paced like I want out of a mech fighter. I think the only thing that this is just personal.
Oh, can't hear you.
Yeah, I had to mute. My daughter was asking me a question. Sorry. But the only thing that not that I don't like, this is more personal. I wish it was more customizable, like as far as building your mech. I do not know if that is going to be in the game. It feels more like mech heroes. Like this, you have this mech and this is his skills and traits. Now I know there are like accessories and attachments you can add to them to make them slightly different. Like maybe you add a mod onto it that makes your shield recharge, or your health recharge. Because I know at least by default, your health does not go up. So you have your shield that refreshes, but your health continually goes down as you get attacked. But so far, I'm having fun with it. I really like it.
It looks fantastic. So the game hasn't been announced to when its release date is, but you can sign up for early access on Steam. Is that how you got your access to it?
Yeah, no, I actually got it through drops. So I was watching somebody
Ooh,
play it, and I got a drop key, and I was like, all right, let me hop in this. And it also has missions, so it does have like, the missions are similar to like how Armor Core is, but I like it's cool. Like you start off with this one mech, and then like it's like it has like normal gun attacks and stuff, and then when you get damaged, like its overall armor breaks off. But then you can call in like a reinforcement armor kit, and then you get all bulky and buff, and you get like this freaking lance. Oh my god, it's tight. But and then there's like shields and stuff, and if you like attack at the same time, your whatever beam melee attacks clash and it stuns you. Some mechs are like pretty much tanks and have like a whole bunch of shields that can stun people. There's this one dude. Oh, and they have finishers. You destroy somebody in the battle, you can do like a fucking finisher. This one dude has like this axe, and he's like, and then he whips you around into the air, and as you're coming down, he slams you down. Bro, it's sick. It's sick.
I need to try this game now. I'm excited.
It is pretty exciting. But yeah, that's all I've been up to. Let's go ahead and start the show because I got excited about that for sure. But yeah, that's all. That's the only other thing that I was playing that I can think of. Yeah. All right. Well, anyways, we're always welcome to the arcade regardless. Thank you guys for joining us for our first multi-stream. We're always looking for ways to engage our listeners, so we'd love to hear from you what topics you would like us to cover on the podcast, what games you want to hear more about. If you have any questions or suggestions, please feel free to leave them in the comments below on our social media pages such as Instagram, Spotify for podcasters, YouTube. But this is After Hours Arcade, where gamers discuss gamer things every Thursday at 8:30 p.m. Eastern, right here on twitch.tv/After Hours Arcade and our YouTube. If you don't want to watch live, you can always watch later on the VODs. The VODs pop up for the podcast on Spotify, and they'll also be on YouTube and on Twitch. I think they're around for like 2 weeks. And remember, if you'd like the show ad-free, please hit that sub button or go subscribe to YouTube. I'm going to get in trouble because I keep saying YouTube, I promise you. Just some housekeeping. So I finished the BlurredCon video, or in a promo video. We can probably watch it later, or I'll run it at the end of the episode. But I did do some interview videos. Those are up on our YouTube. You can also check out the thumbnails on our Instagram. And then also, make sure you guys mark your calendars. So the week of August 26th, that show is going to be on Monday that week. And there's a reason why it's going to be on Monday. So on Monday that week, we're hosting the creator of Fell Sword Games, a indie developer, and their game HeroBot. He'll be here with us talking about developing the game. We're going to play some of the demo. So you definitely don't want to miss that, especially if you're a aspiring game developer, for sure, because this is like all his idea. He's a real small developer, and I believe this is his first game, but don't get me lying. But I've played a little bit at BlurredCon, and I had a blast playing it, and I'm very excited about it. So yeah, we're gonna have him Monday, August 26th, same time, same place. So come join us out for that. And he's super excited to join us as well.
Really cool person. And well knowledgeable. Of course, he built the game from scratch. But if you guys have any questions for him, please message us and let us know.
And make sure y'all check out his Instagram as well. It's Fells Sword Games, one word, FELLS, and then Sword Games. That's it. That's all I have for housekeeping. Anything for you? Whoops.
Do I have anything? Um, I would be biased if I say it out loud, but I'm excited for Madden coming out next week. That's the only.
Wait, is it
That's the
next
only
week?
thing. It's next week.
Really?
Yes, indeed.
So I've been playing. So I mean, since we brought it up, we're that's gonna end up being our first story. So Madden has the official launch trailer, and it's not on this link.
It's not what it looks so good. I couldn't tell if I was looking at real people or if I was looking at a model, the game engine. I could not tell at first. Honestly, it
I'm
looks
going to
so
I'm
good.
going to find it for you guys. Don't worry. Just give me a second.
So
So
growing up, I knew. Oh,
go
go
ahead.
ahead.
No, you're good.
I knew Madden was not in the game, quote unquote, gamers library, right? I grew up on the fence on on both sides playing was it, Super Mario Brothers, but then also I would play international FIFA soccer or superstar soccer. So I enjoyed both worlds, and I took a long break from Madden. Now that it's back, it looks fantastic,
Let's
and I
see
just have
how
to
good
say,
it looks. Let's see.
been dropping games since forever. Yes, yes, they have.
With physics-based tackling, every hit hits different.
So
Now,
yeah, that was
obviously,
the
some
official
of this is
trailer.
real.
Yeah. They definitely mixed it in there trying to confuse us. All right, so am I excited for Madden? No, I'm not. I'm not excited for it. But am I gonna play it? Yes. So it's kind of weird because they already had a Madden 25, right? They had the Madden 25th anniversary one, which was Madden 25. So this confused
Correct.
me when I saw this. But oh yeah, and Lenny Kravitz song probably just got us DMCA'd, but whatever. I do hope. What does give me some hope for this Madden is I've been playing college football, and I am having a blast with college football. Being able to create your own teams on there, not only like it's not even like preset create your own teams, uniforms and stuff. The creator for the uniforms, you get to your field, pick what stadium you want, and you get to upload your own PNGs and stuff. So of course I've been uploading a bunch of PNGs, making some dope ass uniforms for my son's college football team that we made up for where we're from.
That's cool.
And it's been a blast, man. We're having a blast. Now, don't get me wrong, it's having a lot of issues. Like I guess so many people are playing it, and the created online player, created team builder is having issues. But once you get your teams uploaded, because you can do 32 teams, once you get at least one up there and go play, you're like, dang, this is so dope. Like my uniforms are dope, like chrome helmets and shit. It's dope.
Are we gonna get to see them on the online?
I mean, maybe, and but you know what? You can download them too. You can download the teams as well. Like everybody's uploaded teams are on there, so
Oh, that's cool.
and your teams get rated and stuff. It's pretty dope. Now I do see some people are pushing their limit because you ain't supposed to upload like copyrighted material, but I definitely seen some Ravens logos, Washington Commanders logos. I'm like, what the hell? Why are you making pro teams in college football? but it's pretty dope. But yeah, for Madden 25, it looks like they added a new tackling system. I mean, when it always comes to Madden, I really don't know until I play it.
Yeah, you got to get your hands on it.
Yeah, but
it's safe to say we've come a long way.
Oh yeah, for sure. I mean, long way. I mean, I think Madden's been pretty good for a while. I think you just there's just always something that's just a little bit different. It's like the 2K thing. You know, you've seen the 2K memes. Everybody's like, bro, they keep selling us the same game every year. I mean,
we hear that about
it's
Call
sports,
of Duty,
right?
right?
I mean, at least Call of Duty, you could be like, well, they added zombie mode this year. There's no zombie mode in Madden, right? But
Could you imagine? That would draw in a new audience,
right? Right. You know what would really draw a new audience is if they just added an NFL Blitz mode in Madden. Oh my god!
If they added it into the game, that would be it.
NFL Blitz mode. What? What? Are you kidding me, bro?
I need that I need that.
Game of the year instantly.
I'm just excited for the new NBA Jam. Oh, but yes, we can continue.
NBA Jam. All right, next news story. We kind of went out of order, but Madden came up. I want to talk about college football, but let's get into the next story, which comes from PC Gamer. This comes from Fraser Brown. Now it is war. Elon Musk and Twitter accuse an advertising alliance, which includes EA and Twitch, of conspiring against the platform and breaking U.S. antitrust law. In an attempt to salvage the fortunes of Twitter, the company that continues to be Elon Musk's worst spontaneous purchase has sued an advertising alliance, the World Federation of Advertisers. What? Okay, as well as specified companies like Mars and Unilever. They make Dawn or Dove or something, over a conspiracy to give the platform the cold shoulder. This follows a hearing over alleged collusion in the Global Alliance of Responsible Media, an initiative created by the WFA that counts companies like EA, Twitch, and TikTok as its members. In the U.S. House of Representatives, the Twitch, TikTok, and its members in the U.S. House of Representatives last month. In a video posted on Twitter, the company's CEO, Linda Yaccarino, said she was shocked by the evidence uncovered by the House Judiciary Committee that a group of companies organized a systematic illegal boycott against X. The video has an eerily uncanny quality, full of exaggerated hand gestures and slow, deliberate speech that calls to mind someone trying to talk to a group of unruly children. It is just wrong, Yaccarino said while dramatically pointing her finger at the screen. Yaccarino used the video to announce the lawsuit against the WFA, GARM, and the four key members CVS, Mars, Orsted, and Unilever. The rest of the video paints the lawsuit as defending Twitter's users, including the audacious claim that this alleged conspiracy puts your global town square, the one place you can express yourself freely and openly at long-term risk. After Musk took over Twitter, he opened the floodgates and destroyed its moderation teams, turning the platform into a safe space for bigots and conspiracy theorists. In 2023, a Media Matters report revealed that Twitter had been running ads for the likes of Apple next to pro-Nazi content. Following this, a long list of companies temporarily halted advertising on Twitter, including Sony, Warner Bros., and Ubisoft. Twitter then filed a lawsuit against Media Matters, which will go to trial on April 2025. Media Matters is set to account to follow only 30 users, far less than the average number of accounts followed by a typical active user, 219, severely limiting the amount of and type of content featured on its feed, the lawsuit states. It also accuses Media Matters of altering its scrolling and refreshing activities in an attempt to manipulate inorganic combinations of advertisements and content. Woo! That was a lot. How do you unpack this,
You know what? We already knew a lot of the advertising companies can kind of left X/Twitter. But I didn't know it was going to create a lawsuit. I didn't know that there was that kind of what's the word? I didn't know that was it's essentially like what, a monopoly? I didn't know you could do that towards a specific company.
Yeah,
so
now like that they're just being bullies, bro.
Yeah,
I mean, let's
because they don't.
If you just change the name back to Twitter, we wouldn't have these
It would
problems.
be okay.
I'm just saying, Elon, like I do get that Twitter, he kind of opened it up for everybody to make it the free, the free market of, so you could pretty much say whatever you want, which is fine. But I also see the side of where businesses might not want their stuff there because it might show up next to, stuff that doesn't represent them. But
it's things you
we'll
don't want to
see.
be associated
You
with.
also don't, you also don't have the right to control stuff like that behind the scene. Because does it really make it like free will when you're able to do this and stop people from doing certain things?
Right.
But then, people suck. So
people can suck.
But yeah, we'll see. We'll definitely see what happens with this. But just please change Twitter or X back to Twitter.
Just name it Twitter again. It's a simple task, unless somebody already bought the rights to the name Twitter, which I highly doubt. But you know what I do believe in? That Bandai just dropped an amazing announcement.
Getting with the segue, y'all. Let's go.
Bandai just dropped an amazing announcement silently stating that Dragon Ball Project Multi, a new free-to-play MOBA game, is on the rise. This story comes to us from Automaton. Amber writes, Bandai Namco Entertainment just announced a new Dragon Ball game titled Dragon Ball Project Multi. There's already an open beta test for the title scheduled for August 20th to September 3rd. The game will be available for PC, Steam, and mobile platforms. Dragon Ball Project Multi is a free-to-play 4v4 game developed by Genbron. It adopts to top-down points of view and appears to be a MOBA style gameplay, making its first team-based competitive game in the history of Dragon Ball games.
So
we have a tweet.
Footage?
Oh,
is this footage?
Yes, they have a little bit of footage, and I hope that this is not the finished product, but I can't wait to get your thoughts on this.
Oh, I don't. There we go. See, look, Twitter's. Why is it loading like that? What the heck?
Ooh.
All right.
Peggy 12.
So, based off of what we see for this game,
4v4.
Do you play MOBA games?
I mean, I used to play League, and then I played Pokemon Go for a while. Remember, I was really into that.
Yeah, you were good at it too.
Yeah, I was decent. And then, I mean, I would play this.
Or at least give it a shot. I would at least try, especially since it's free. And since the Dragon Ball universe has such a wide character base, I could see this game working in a multiple different kind of ways. You have your support characters, you have your tanks, your high damagers, all of that.
Yeah, so
I could see this game working.
So it's called Dragon Ball Project Multi so far, and it looks like the regional beta test is August 20th, 6 a.m. to September 3rd, 6 a.m. It looks like it's going to be okay. So it's a mobile game, and it'll be on Steam. So App Store, Google Play, and Steam. I mean, Pokemon Go made it work, but this also makes me realize that it might be like a toned down MOBA, which is not a bad thing. I'm not gonna say that's bad at all, but we'll see. I mean, I will give it a shot. I mean, it looks like it. It may be free. I don't see why it wouldn't be free, and they'll probably try to have you buy characters and stuff. Rainbow says looks
Yeah, and
interesting,
the
but I know
skins.
it's not my type. Yeah, I mean, MOBAs aren't for everybody.
I think if as long as they keep it so that you don't have to purchase characters that are better than other characters, but you're
Ah,
purchasing what like cosmetics or whatever, then I could see this game possibly working, but they don't normally generate a whole lot of money on that alone. Unless you get tap into the Dragon Ball fan base.
yeah, I don't know, and I don't know like how much money Pokemon Go made. I mean, the IP is crazy. I mean, Dragon Ball is a crazy IP. But the way Pokemon did it is you're always able to earn the content or the currency to buy characters, and I never felt like I had to pay for a character because I if you played enough and it wasn't like selling your soul and having to play 24/7, there was enough missions and stuff for you to be able to buy a new character when it dropped. Like maybe the only time you might have the issues if they decide to drop 3 new characters at once. Like, and you'd be like, all right, well, let me pick the 2 that I'm actually going to play. But, you know, if you, not everybody plays every character. I didn't play every character. I just wanted them just to have. It was the skins. Now, the skins is where it got ridiculous because there were skins that I wanted on there and them things were like $30. And I was like, damn, bro. Like, yeah. And you had to buy those.
I saw the Mewtwo one, and it almost made me get back into the game now. I'll be transparent with you.
Yeah, you got Mewtwo, you
Shoot,
got Mew now, and I think Mew can change. There's like 3 different versions of Mew. Like it can change its attacks, like its attack set, like mid match. Like it's crazy, pretty good.
oh wow,
All right, with that, let's go to our. I mean, I'm gonna try it. Let's just say that I'll try. It's Dragon Ball. I can't not try it.
it's
Next,
Dragon Ball.
right? Next story. I know you guys been waiting for this one. Maybe you haven't, because a lot of y'all were like, "This movie is going to suck," and you might have been right, because this comes from VGC's Chris Scullion. The Borderlands movie currently has a Rotten Tomatoes score of 0%. Rotten Tomato gathers film critics' reviews of movies, determines whether they were mainly positive or negative, and assigns them a fresh or Rotten Tomato accordingly. At the time of writing, 25 reviews for Borderlands have been logged on the site, and all 25 are considered to have delivered rotten verdicts, resulting in a freshness rating of 0%. This may change as more reviews are added to the site, but the law of averages means signs currently point to a score that will end up being very low, even if it doesn't ultimately remain at 0%. Vicky Jessup at the London Evening Standard gave the movie 1 star, writing, "Is Borderlands the worst film of the year? It's definitely in contention. So laughably bad, in fact, that it feels like being catapulted back to a time when video game adaptations were a byword for mediocrity." The Hollywood Reporter's David Rooney concluded, "It's conceivable that longtime fans of the video game might get more out of Borderlands, but I wouldn't count on it. At one point, Claptrap returns to the operational mode after a heavy weaponry assault and says, 'I blacked out. Did something important happen? Not in this movie.' Damn." Empire Magazine's Dan Jolin gave the movie 2 stars, saying, "Borderlands so wants to be Guardians of the Galaxy, but it doesn't come close." Dang, this is all bad. All bad news. So just to be transparent, I have not seen the film yet.
I have not either.
Okay, so neither of us has seen the film. The film is getting a 0% on Rotten Tomatoes. Critics are saying terrible things about this. Are you still going to see it?
I am gonna go still see it. However, the number of poor reviews tells me do not get my hopes up. So I will not get my hopes up. But I did enjoy the game, so there's a strong chance that I may enjoy the movie slightly more than the the average person who doesn't even know what Borderlands is.
Yeah, okay, so here's my thing. I was hoping that the movie would be, all right, let's put it on a scale, right? So my scale of bad movies right now is with Madam Web and Morpheus. Madam Web, unwatchable. No fucking way. Morpheus, it was okay. Like, not good, but watchable. I finished it in one sitting. So I was hoping that Borderlands would be at least on the Morpheus level and maybe a little higher. I'm still gonna give it a watch. I mean, it's one of those things like you see a car accident, you want to see what happened, or you see a fire, you want to know what's burning. But yeah, this doesn't look good. Now, I do have a question for you. Do you think this affects video games coming to film?
No. There can be one-offs. There could be it could be just one. One, we knew Gearbox was going through some challenges at this time. Two, we knew that there was a writers and actors strike taking place. I'm sure that had a large portion to do with it. And then three, it's just very possible that they rushed the whole thing simply because they know the gaming market is one of quote unquote a cash cow to some degree. If you just slap a video game title on it along with, you know, cool scenes or a good cool production, then you know you might just get a winning hand.
So the thing. Okay, so here's the thing, right? One of these reviews said it felt like they were slapped back into time when video game movies meant mediocre, right? So I mean, look, I like the Super Mario Bros. Movie. That movie was terrible, and I still like that.
Wait, the Super Mario Bros. Movie?
The original.
Oh, I enjoyed that. That was cool.
Maybe
it was a twist.
Maybe Borderlands 20 years down the line becomes a cult classic that everybody was like, you gotta see this shit. You never know. I mean, because it was crazy. Because I feel like they had a really pretty good cast. Like these aren't like people you don't know. You got Kate Blanchett, like Kevin Hart. Like this is they had a decent casting for sure. Like I feel like, but whatever. That doesn't make a good movie. That does not always make a good movie.
No. You can have a fantastic cast, but if the director and the script and all of that, it's not good, and the plot sucks. Yeah,
I'm not gonna lie. I really wanted to come in here and be like, I told y'all Borderlands was gonna be good. I was lying to myself. I knew it. I just wanted to be different.
You wanted it to work. I wanted it to work.
I just wanted to see good things happen for Borderlands. All right, next news story. This one also comes from VGC. Official VGC's Chris Scullion again. Official JP Street Fighter tournament run by Pharma Company punishes players for not sleeping enough. The Street Fighter tournament, as reported by Den Feminico Gamer, is an official Capcom-backed tournament being held by SS Pharmaceuticals to promote its sleep drug, Drewell. Okay. All right. The tournament will consist of 3-player teams who take part in a series of best-of-3 matches to earn points, with the team scoring most points progressing to the next round. However, the tournament will also have special rules that introduce sleep points to the equation. Players are required to get at least 6 hours of sleep in the week leading up to the tournament, a total of 42 hours per person and 126 for the whole team. If the team's total sleep hours are less than 126 by the time the tournament starts, they will be penalized by 5 points for every hour of sleep deprivation. If their combined sleep hours are 123, for example, they will lose 15 points. The tournament is part of SS Pharmaceuticals' Active Sleep Project, which aims to encourage Japanese people to get more sleep. Sleep is not just for getting rid of daily fatigue, the tournament website says, because it gives our bodies and minds the power to challenge ourselves. By actively sleeping, you can make the most of each day and live your life to the fullest. In order to bring this active sleep to as many people as possible, we're starting the Active Sleep Project to do our best to support those who are taking on the challenge of sleeping. I have mixed feelings about this, but you go first.
I think it's good that gamers get sleep. You and I, we come from an era of gaming where we would play World of Warcraft and stay up till the sun comes up, or play what is it, Smash Brothers, till our eyes and hands can't hold the controller anymore.
Right.
Those days are behind us now.
Are they?
However, are they? However, our next generation, everybody knows sleep is very important, especially if you're going to be competing at a high level. We know that the Olympics that's taking place right now, Olympians still need proper rest, recovery, and sleep. This is something that they absolutely need. And as a gamer, someone who's not necessarily have to be physically as fit, but still needs to be able to be mentally, cognitively ready to perform. And I think that this is a good step in the right direction, especially since gaming is taking that next step into the competitive space.
So I am curious. Oh, does it say who's competing? It does. So does it? I mean, I can't. It's in Japanese, guys. Sorry. 100 people will be selected by lottery to be invited to the venue for free. See a special website. So they're going to have special people coming. It looks like, oh yeah, Dado's there. Or is it not Dado? Daigo. It looks like Daigo's going to be there. Yeah, Daigo. So, okay, these ain't just your run-of-the-mill players. They're going to have really good, well-known FGC people there for sure. Shaka's gonna be there, but so yeah, I'm curious. All right, so I don't like that this is promotion for a drug. I don't like that, right? But I do get that some people do need those drugs to sleep. But I feel like, I mean, if this is a prescription drug, I don't want this to be like, well, if you want to keep gaming, get this drug too, so you can be better at gaming. And this promotes that if you're taking sleeping drugs, instead of just getting normal sleep, that you're going to be better at playing video games. But I am curious. I am curious to see how these people do perform. And if they're like, dang, you know what? That was the best week of sleep I ever got. And it did actually make me better. I am curious to see that. But this is,
and see what the relationship is.
Right. Yeah, we'll see. I mean, as long as nobody's dying, I guess, from this drug. Yeah. But sleep is important. This is interesting. It's interesting that they decided to go this route. The swag that they got looks decent.
Oh, I did not see the swag, actually.
Yeah, that's cool. Let me see if I can bring it up for you. I don't even know what the swag is. It just looks cool. Is it like a sheet? I think this is like a sheet and stuff for like your bed. Maybe not. Or are these just pop-ups? They got Guile sleeping, Chun-Li sleeping, Ryu doing a Shoryuken while he's sleeping. That's not healthy sleep, Ryu. Rainbow says, I volunteer as tribute. Here's a sleep fighter mask, so you can get some sleep. If this is a blanket, I kind of want it. It's kind of dope.
I kind of want that pillow.
This is the best sleeping position ever. Sagat's been doing it for years while he's fighting. This is the way I sleep. Also, Tiger Knee is 100%. The best sleeping position ever. Don't let anybody tell you anything different. Like, seriously. If you're not sleeping like this, then you're not getting sleep.
What are you doing?
What are you doing with your life? And maybe I don't know. Maybe reuse is a close second. Oh, this is hilarious. But yeah, I'm curious to see how it all pans out. All right. Any last thoughts on that before I move on?
I learned what the best sleeping position is.
Bro, you don't sleep like that.
I
You gotta
sleep in many ways.
you gotta try it, bro. Just try it.
I got you.
See, Lily knows. See, 1 foot covered and 1 foot out as well. See, and Sagat was doing that. He had 1 foot under the blankets. I'm telling you, he's been on to this since the '80s, bro. Since
Well,
the
you know
'80s.
who doesn't need any more rest?
Who's that?
Sega. Sega doesn't need any more.
Sega.
Doesn't need any more rest. Sega says its GameCon's lineup is includes an unannounced game, and that is where we go with our next story. This one comes to us from VGC, from Chris.
Bro, Chris has like
The
3 of the stories we posted tonight. Good job, Chris.
Way to go. Way to keep it. The publisher will have 3 playable games at this year's shows, but only 2 of them are known to the public. Sonic X Shadow Generations will be playable at the show, marking its first playable appearance in Europe. Sega will also have a playable build of Atlus's Metaphor Reference Tenzo, which is also making its playable debut in Europe. However, it also notes that completing the lineup of playable titles on the Sega stands is an as yet unannounced project. Wait. Sega says its GamesCon stand will also feature numerous photos opportunities. Sonic will be in attendance and posing for photos with fans, while a custom built Shadow motorcycle will also be on display. A giant Seeker statue from Metamorphosis, uh,
Metaphor,
Refiat.
metaphor refantasio. That's crazy.
Oh, thank you, BTG. Will also be present at the Sega's booth, which fans able with fans able to take photos with it. Sonic X Shadow Generations is an updated version of the 2011 platform Sonic Generations and will be released October 25th of this year for PlayStation 5, Xbox Series X and S, Nintendo Switch, PS4, Xbox One, and PC. The game looks fantastic, especially if you enjoyed Sonic Generations. Be prepared to have your socks blown off, especially with 2 not announced titles. So we're still going to get a surprise. I'm excited
Yeah,
to see what they are.
Sonic X Shadow Generations. I am excited for sure. It's a Sonic game. It looks great. I'm curious on what this unannounced game is for sure, and I think everybody is. And Gamescom is going to be exciting. And yeah, I mean, Sonic Generations just looks cool with Shadow.
It does,
obviously. Shadow, and then you got the movie release coming out with Shadow. But you know, Sega's doing what they need to do. They're timing this just right. God, I'm so excited for that movie.
I am too. When does
Unless it's as bad as Borderlands. Oh my god. What if I hope this is not a turn for video game movies. Jeez.
But the thing is they listen to Paramount Pictures. They listened to their audience. They fixed a lot of the things people were leery about. Sonic 2 was fantastic. And then the big reveal of Shadow at the end of it really blew us away. So now we're excited for December 20th, 2024. That's when Sonic 3 will be released with Shadow in it. So we'll have Knuckles, Tails, Sonic, and Shadow, and Amy. I believe they mentioned would be in this new film. So that's going to be interesting.
You know, do you guys remember Do you guys remember when Sonic looked like this?
With the teeth, it's the teeth for me.
Do, okay, let's take it back for a second. If that same if that same movie came out and Sonic looked like this, do you still think it would have been good?
I don't think so. No, especially when other movies, Chip and Dale, were making fun of it. Yeah, no, no,
So you think the design of his Sonic right here would have ruined the entire movie?
absolutely.
He was so cute. What the hell, Rainbow? That man looks like a rat.
It would not have made it. What would the Tails head look like?
And he's pale. He literally looks like he's on crack. It looks like Sonic. Yeah, this is terrible. And I'm still gonna hold to it that this was a genius marketing idea from Sega. They did this shit on purpose. I'm still holding to that. I promise you. There's no way they were like, "Yep, that's Sonic. This is him, bro. His nose ain't even straight. Come on."
Oh man, that's too funny.
Like, that was a time. That was a time, man. But you know what?
I think the movie would have still did well.
It turned around video game movies for sure. That was the start of it. So never take that away from it. Ugly Sonic. God, dog, he's ugly as shit. Why is he so damn ugly? All right. Yeah,
I think it was a strategy, though.
It had to be. It had to be. And they're going to fess up to it one day. All right, next news story. This comes from Game Rant. Game Rant. This is about Dead by Daylight. You know, the fall's coming up. It's going to be time to play scary games again. So, this comes from Luke Greenfield. Dead by Daylight 2v8 sticking around longer than expected. So first off, before I read this story, I didn't even know 2v8 is out. Is this currently out? We need to play. 2 freaking monsters on the field? That is ridiculous.
It is.
That sounds like so much fun. Behavior Interactive has announced that it will extend the duration of the 2v8 limited time game mode in Dead by Daylight by 1 week. The game mode has been a huge success, bringing in the highest peak player count Dead by Daylight has seen in over 2 years. On July 25th, a brand new limited time mode was added to the asymmetrical horror game Dead by Daylight. This mode raised the stakes on all fronts of the game by doubling the size of both teams, and it's doubled. Oh my god, 2 killers versus 8 survivors. Didn't even click when I said that. For the first time in Dead by Daylight's history, killer players could team up against insurmountable odds and work together to ensure 8 survivors could not escape the entity's realm. Instead of perks, survivors have classes, and killers have team powers. Classes give survivors special abilities, allowing them to excel at either repairing, healing, running, or hiding. Team powers allow the 2 killers to work in unison to defend the 13 generators on custom-made supersized maps. The mode was meant to only run for 2 weeks, but due to being such a big success, this has been extended. The official Twitter account for Dead by Daylight announced that it was planning on extending the runtime of the 2v8 game mode by 1 week. This extension is solely due to the positive feedback the mode has received from players during its runtime. According to Behavior, over 40% of all matches played during the 2 weeks were in 2v8 mode, even after the bonus blood point incentive for survivors was removed. When first released, the game mode was so inundated with killers that 400% bonus blood points were being offered to Dead by Daylight players who joined a 2v8 match as survivors. So this mode sounds dope, and I am tempted to just hop into it because more people is more fun. Now I understand that the matchmaking might be a little off, but 8 people running around screaming at each other, like, bro, like, what the fuck? And then you got 2 monsters chasing your ass. No, it sounds like a good fucking time. I'm not gonna lie at all.
Do you think they're gonna keep it for Halloween?
Bro, so I'll say this. If they don't, they're shooting themselves in the foot. Like this mode, if it goes away August 15th and it doesn't come back for Halloween, they are shooting themselves in the foot. Like this is a killer. This sounds like a killer mode. Literally.
Normally we play for Lily's birthday. I think it would be fantastic if we can play not only this Halloween, but if they keep the game mode, we could play it all year round.
Yeah, I mean, even if they don't keep it all year round and they like just bring it out for special events, like I just don't want it to go away forever. But I think this is something that they could introduce permanently, for sure.
We need it because that is too good. I give up planning with y'all.
Dang, Lily, that was shots fired. Dang.
Well,
we're still gonna plan to play it.
Yeah, we can definitely still play. And that brings up our best and final story for the evening. Best video game so far for 2024. I'm curious.
We got
what
two
games?
Stories.
I missed a story.
This is second to last.
Oh, this is second to last. Okay, cool. So far, there's been a ton of fantastic games that have come out this year. So I'm just curious. When you think of 2024 games that released so far, what games come to mind? Helldivers is one of them for me.
Helldivers.
It's just Final
Fantasy Rebirth. I don't know. Let's go through the list. You got okay, so they got 51 images. Was it really that many? All right.
It's
so
a
just
lot.
Looking at this, Alan Wake 2. Okay, that I didn't play that, but I heard nothing but good things about it. I forgot that came out this year. Another Crab's Treasure. Played this.
Fantastic game.
It. Yes, I enjoyed this game a lot. Botany Manor, no idea, but I'm sure people love plants and planting their plants. Call of Duty Warzone Mobile, I mean, that's always done good. Capes 8.
Caps, I never played
Caps? Me neither. Looks like it's a challenging take on superhero flavored turn-based tactical. Sounds cool. Deep Rock Galactic Survivors Early Access. This is early access, so I mean, I guess that counts. It's from Deep Rock. What is this game?
I'm unfamiliar with this one.
It's party game spirit of its shooter Big Brother, a single player roguelite. What? So I guess it's a single player roguelite.
Oh, it's a top-down shooter.
Oh, okay. Disney Dreamlight did play this. This is actually pretty excellent. Dragon's Dogma, haven't played it. I mean, it was well received by some and not by others.
I haven't played it yet.
Enshrouded is an early access. Haven't played this yet. Expedition's a Mud Runner game. Look, I feel like I haven't played any games this year.
Compared to this list?
Yeah, F1 Manager 2024. I actually have the scores next to them too. So I got 8. Final Fantasy 14 Dawn Trail. Is that 14?
I heard good things. Yeah, that's 14.
Grand Blue Fantasy Relink got an 8. Harold Halibut. This game's pretty good. Homeworld 3. I know there's a huge fan base for Homeworld. This got an 8. Kunitsugami Path of the Goddess. So I actually just downloaded this game because it's on Game Pass. I haven't had a chance to play it, but just looking at it, it looks pretty dope. So
what is it about it?
Nah, you're killing shit. It's action strategy hybrid.
Gotcha.
Yeah, the combat looks super dope. Last Epoch, have not played that. Got an 8.
A lot of my viewers mentioned to play this one.
Really?
Yeah, they said this is a good game.
Legend of Heroes Trails Through Daybreak. Haven't heard of it. Luigi's Mansion 2 came out. I already knew that was going to be good. Like, HD remake. MLB The Show did play that. Pretty excellent. You know, the return of MLB. Once Human. I've heard good things about Once Human.
Yeah, likewise.
Power World. Oh yeah, Power World was fun. Oh my god. Probably still fun. This was great. Interesting. Prince of Persia: The Lost Crown. What?
Yeah, remember this game? They announced it last year early.
It came out?
Yeah, it's out.
Oh, crazy. Senua's Saga Hellblade 2. It was okay.
He sounds so sad.
It wasn't bad.
Oh, you played it?
Yeah, I played it. It was great. I mean, the story and everything was great. I think the only thing that disappointed me is it wasn't the upgrade that I was hoping for. It was pretty much just more of the same. It just pretty much finished the story. But I also haven't done the multiple playthroughs. They do say after you play through it like 2 or 3 times, it changes the perspective of it. But combat wise, it was still more of the same. Shin Megami Tensei, knew that was going to do well. Splatoon 3, I'm always a fan of Splatoon, even though I haven't played it in a while. Stargate Timekeepers, did not know this was a game.
Whoa.
Steam World Heist, this is actually pretty decent. I played this. Pretty good.
Haven't played it.
Super Monkey Ball Banana Rumble, I did not even know it came out. Did not know.
That looked like a fun party game.
Yeah,
it's up to, I think, 16 players, or I forgot how many.
Super Monkey Ball is always fun.
Yeah, it is.
The what? Thaumaturge? Never heard of this game. It's an RPG. Okay. Rambo says, you must be talking about Super Monkey Ball. You never played Super Monkey Ball? Get your life together. Turnip Boy. Robs a bank. Oh, I wanted to play this. Didn't get the chance. WWE 2K24 was an excellent wrestling game. Still an excellent wrestling game for this year.
Still haven't played it.
Zenless Zone Zero. This is actually super fun, man. It's a gacha fighting live action RPG game. Oh my god, it's fun. It's
on the mobile.
It's on mobile. Yep, it is fun. It's fun as hell, and the character design is dope. I didn't play. Who didn't play WWE 2K24?
I didn't play it.
Now you know what's cool about WWE 2K24 is like you can actually play it online, and only one person needs the copy of the game. We actually tried that one night. I think it was like me, Crimson, Porter, and Rookie. Yep.
Oh, that sounds
and
it
actually ran pretty well.
It was fun. Oh, okay.
100 times resist. Animal Well. You played Animal Well, right? You know.
I love an Animal Well. I just haven't been. My problem is Animal Well is great. I just have to play it. That's it. Just have to pick up, make time, and play it.
And Balatro. So okay, this is crazy. I need to try Balatro because this is like a card game, and apparently it's crazy fun. Never played.
Keep hearing
before.
good things.
Yeah. Got a 9. Destiny 2, The Final Shape, did play that. Excellent expansion, even though Bungie's going through this turmoil right now. And they fired some more, let go some more people. And they confirmed some stuff about restructuring. They also got one of their projects canceled, which I believe was... It was a top-down Final Fantasy. Destiny 2 spinoff. That got shelved. But yeah, they did a post today talking about they're still committed to, giving us our updates and stuff, and they're going to let us know the future of the game. Final Fantasy VII Rebirth. Still haven't played this. But I will say that I'm definitely 100% sure this is a fantastic, great game. They put a lot of money into it. It's got so much content. I don't think you can go wrong with trying this out, especially if you're a Final Fantasy fan.
Yeah. Or even new to it.
And the crazy part is this game sold very well It just didn't sell as well as Sony or Square wanted it to.
Oh.
I mean, but the bar is really, really high. Like, really high.
Especially since the last game came out when? Around COVID? That's when everyone was at home able to play.
Right. Hades 2. Oh, man. Nothing but good things about Hades 2. And it's in early access. They could release it now, and it would be a 9 out of 10.
Oh, wow.
So you only know there's more to come.
Can it get Game of the Year if it's not released yet?
I think so. I think early access can still get Game of the Year. And then, of course, Helldivers 2. They actually just had their new big expansion, Warbond, or not expansion, but new big update. They got a new Warbond with all these fire weapons. Looks pretty cool. They introduced a new level 10 difficulty. It looks like it's going to bring some people back. And I mean, people are still having a blast with this game, and I need to get back into it.
I got a chance to play with Rainbow yesterday, and it was a lot of fun.
You get free gear. Oh, I'm signing on. Like a Dragon, Infinite Wealth. Lorelei and the Laser Eyes. Crazy. Paper Mario, the 1,000-Year Door.
Great game.
Persona 3. Reload. Sons
I
of
still
the
haven't
Forest.
played a Persona game.
Oh, crazy. Tekken 8. Unicorn Overload. V Rising. Elden Ring, Shadows of Erdtree. Okay. A lot did come out this year. They didn't even put freaking Super Mario RPG on there. Get out of here.
What? Did that come out this year?
Yes.
I feel like it came out last year. Wait, when did it come out?
Oh, wait, no, it came out last year. You're right. Because I got it for Christmas. You're right.
RPG come out.
Probably came out.
Dang, they gave me the 1996 version. I meant the new one.
It definitely came out last year because I got it on Christmas.
Oh, okay.
For sure.
Yeah, you're right.
And yeah, that's so I mean, with you, what would be your favorite game of this year?
Ooh, I'm biased. I really enjoyed Helldivers 2. I'm still enjoying it. But honestly, if it wasn't Helldivers 2, I still own Elden Ring, right? And people are saying Elden Ring doesn't count because it came out last year, and people are trying to say this new expansion makes it this year's game so it can still fit there. And I enjoyed it.
Not even game of the year, just what was your favorite game of the year so far? Like what game have you had the best time with this year?
F-099. They had that what's it called, festival. It was so wonderful. The Queens League festival. That was so much fun. Vito, do you play?
He might not be able to hear you since there's an ad in progress. But yeah, I mean, I'd have to give it to Helldivers. Helldivers was probably my most played game this year. Yeah, I'd have to say
most played game.
Yeah, my most played game this year was probably Helldivers. Yep. All right, with that, let's go into the final story of the night. Then we'll roll into honorable mentions and then close out the show. Oh, we might close it out with the BlurredCon promo. Yeah.
Ooh.
Let's do that. All right, so the last story for tonight actually comes from Kotaku, and GameStop shuts down Game Informer, the longest running gaming magazine in the US. This comes by Ethan Gotch. Game Informer, the longest running gaming magazine in the US, is officially dead, and GameStop killed it. It began publishing in 1991 and has been one of the last remaining physical gaming magazines in the world, with cover stories that continue to share deep dives and exclusive interviews on the biggest games coming out, from Final Fantasy VII Rebirth to Star Wars Outlaws. no more. Staff at the magazine, which also publishes a website, weekly podcasts, and online video documentaries about game studios and developers, were all called into a meeting on Friday with parent company GameStop's VP of HR. In it, they were told the publication was closing immediately. They were all laid off and would begin receiving severance terms. At least one staffer was in the middle of a work trip when the team was told. The sudden closure of Game Informer means the issue number 367, the outlet's Dragon Age Veilguard cover story, will be its last physical magazine. The entire website has been taken offline as well. The Game Informer Twitter account, which has since been deleted after employees used it to share their bylines one last time, posted the following statement online today, but sources tell Kotaku it was not written by anyone on the team, which was still in process of making sure everyone on staff was informed about the news. So yes, this sucks, man. Game Informer, if you guys didn't know, man, I mean, back in my time, this is where it wasn't just Game Informer, but it was just gaming magazines is where you got your info about what games are coming out, what can you expect. You got pictures and stuff, demos. And to be honest, I think Game Informer was probably like one of the last gaming magazines left besides like Xbox's magazine. But it used to be so great getting one of these once a month in the mail, man. I would be so excited. I'd take it to school. Shoot, probably did most of my reading from these. Like the articles are interesting. Pineapple says kids will never know the majesty of Electronic Gaming Monthly. Oh yeah, that too, man. Before GameStop uses Electronic Boutique, EB Games. Oh, it used to be so great, and this is very sad. And
Game Shark.
It was interesting too, because I remember for a while there, probably like in the recent years, I was still getting Game Informer magazines, like with the GameStop little premium thing. You paid for the subscription and then send the magazine. And literally at this point, because nowadays on these magazines, since they were like one of the only outlets left, they didn't have to cover the cover with all these titles of like what's in it. They were able to focus on the art of the cover. So each magazine was like pretty much an art piece.
Yep. I still have my collection of them.
You better hold on to them, man, because I don't know what I did with mine.
They're starting to disintegrate. They're so old.
Yeah, put them in a magazine sleeve or something.
Oh, that's not a bad idea.
Yeah, because I do have a couple collectible magazines, like from Wizards of the Coast and stuff.
I just thought about it. What is now that they did go out of business? Is eBay? Are people trying to trade them in to see, or is it too early?
I'm just gonna start going to all my local doctor offices and dental offices and see if they have any copies just sitting around.
Whoa. Yeah, people are selling their magazines. I see the highest amount going for some of them, 26 magazines for $60 some.
Dang.
Yeah, if you got them, keep them. See if you could sell them online, or maybe hold on to them. They did have a skyrocket.
I'm about to say, honestly, I would just want them for nostalgia reasons. But this is crazy. I mean, it was time, I guess, like, but it also shows like that it wasn't making them any money and they had to cut something. The death of physical media. Magazines, man, it's a lost art.
It is. It really is.
And you know what? For a while, they were also doing the hard copy along with the digital copy. So I was holding on to my hard copies and not touching them, and then just reading the digital copy on the iPad.
Oh.
Sad story to end with, but rest in peace, Game Informer.
R.I.P.
R.I.P. Damn.
I very much don't want physical to go completely away. I think digital has a space, as who was it who mentioned it? Vito mentioned that is there not space for both digital and physical? But I imagine having that physical and it's not selling,
I think
that's a loss.
it's more the accessibility, right? Yeah, digital, you can get it right now. I don't have to wait for it to come every month. I don't have to go to the store to pick it up. Like, it's just the ease of access, man. It's hard to argue about that. I mean, same thing with the death of like, I mean, I think there's still red boxes, but Blockbuster and stuff, the death of that, you don't have to do. You could just click on something and rent movies now if you really wanted to.
Yeah.
So it's the
Redbox,
access.
they filed for bankruptcy not too long ago.
Ooh.
Yeah.
All right, let's get into games coming out today and this week. What is today? The 8th. So you have, what's it? Thursday. It's a bunch of games that came out. So you have Eden, Genesis came out. This all comes from IGN. You guys could actually check it out too just by going to IGN.com. But here it is. So Eden came out. It's on Xbox Series X, P4, Xbox PC, and PlayStation. Arrow GPX came out August 6th. Bleak Faith Forsaken came out. Level 0 Extraction came out on PC August 6th. Natsuman 20th Century Summer Kid August 6th on Switch. Pepper Grinder came out August 6th on Xbox, Xbox Series XS, P4, and PlayStation. Volgar 2 The Viking King came out on everything August 6th. Warhammer 40,000 Speed Freaks came out on PC. Caddy came out August 7th on everything. Creatures of Ava August 7th, Xbox Series X and PC. Fate Stay Night Remastered came out on PC and Switch yesterday. On Point VR came out yesterday on PC. Shift Legacy came out yesterday on PC and Apple. Shikon X Astro Defense Fortress came out on Switch and PC yesterday. Lullaby Life came out yesterday. Arcade Paradise VR. Oh, what? Came out on PC and PlayStation. So Arcade Paradise is a fun game. Pretty much your dad, it's a shop simulator and you get to play games. You're pretty much building your own arcade out of your dad's laundromat. You got to buy cabinets and stuff, and it goes by day cycles. It's pretty fun. I played on PC, but if there's a VR version, I definitely want to try it. But you get to pull gum off the chairs, throw the trash away, like it and you earn money by running your store pretty much. It's That's pretty cool. Dope. Cat Quest came out today on everything. Cultist Simulator. That sounds. I mean, I'm all about running a cult. That came out. Deathbound came out on PC, PlayStation, Xbox Series X and S. Fit My Cat came out August 8th on PC. Guild Saga Vanished Worlds came out August 8th on PC. JDM Rise of the Scorpion August 8th on PC. Narcolid on PC. Preserve on PC. Princess Maker 2 Regeneration P4 and PlayStation. SteamWorld Heist 2 came out on everything today. That time I got reincarnated as a slime. Looks like it's from the anime. Came out today on everything. The Burst came out on everything. God, it was a lot of games that came out.
A lot of
Mystery
games.
Dungeon comes out tomorrow. Let's see what else is coming out. Oh, okay. Tomorrow, I'm running through. The Crush House comes out. Devolver Digital, the reality show game. I want to try that out. I'm probably gonna cop it. And then Madden comes out next week. And that's it for games coming out. If you want to see further into the future, go ahead and visit the website, IGN.
Do you think what is it? IGN? Do you think that IGN didn't they used to have a magazine? No. Is that something I made? I felt like they had a magazine at some point. Physical magazine.
Let's see. Does IGN have a magazine? Yes, IG has a print magazine called IGN.com. You got to order it online.
Oh,
the magazine is over 100 pages long, includes game. What the hell? I'm confused.
Yeah, they do have a physical. Cool, awesome. All right. I was just gonna say, are they gonna be around for a while? Because I know we aren't doing so good in the physical magazine area stage right now.
I've never seen this magazine.
Never? I feel like I've seen it before.
Never.
Is in Micro Center too. I thought I've seen it. Yes, I agree.
Easy. Oh, okay. Well, IGN's still around. All right. So, honorable mentions that we have for these are stories that we couldn't really touch base on, but we still want you to know about them. Like a Dragon's Anthem, Baka Mitai is getting a vinyl record release. That's cool. COD Black Ops 6 Zombies will have an arachnophobia setting. Doom and Doom 2 are getting new enhanced versions, including a new episode. Turkey blocks Roblox due to child. What? Turkey blocks Roblox due to child. Wait. Turkey blocks Roblox due to child safety concerns. I have no idea what this means.
That's a tongue twister.
Turkey has blocked access to Roblox and any associated application. First off, what the hell is Turkey? Oh, the country? That must be. Yes. I was like, what are they talking about? Oh, that's crazy. Well, I mean, it's not good. They're worried about child safety, and there is like a black market on Roblox, so I get that. The final level farewell from Game Informer, which we just talked about. Fortnite will start selling Battle Pass rewards in store. So I did hear about this story. So apparently what Fortnite is going to be doing is they're going to be taking the skins from their Battle Pass and selling them separately down the line. I think the Battle Pass skins are going to have like an 18-month exclusive, but then after that, you'll be able to buy them in certain rotations about a year and a half afterwards. It gives players a chance to catch the old skins that they weren't able to get, whether it was because they stopped playing or just missed it. But I think that's a cool idea. I think it's really going to work. I think that's a very good idea, especially it makes sense for Epic and Fortnite, right? Because the properties they have, like, I don't know, let's say the Ninja Turtle skins. I didn't buy those. If those come back around, I want them. I don't exactly. I didn't get a chance to buy them. Game Pass super hit High on Life is getting a TV show. I did hear about this. Are you interested in a High on Life TV show?
I am, actually. I did enjoy the writing for Rick and Morty and that kind of style of humor, comedy. I enjoy it. So the High on Life, if depending on how they do it, if it's an animated versus live action or 3D, I might enjoy. I might watch it.
So did you play High on Life?
I did. I got it on Game Pass and played it about halfway through before I finally moved on to the next game.
I feel like yes, there was moments like where it was funny, but the comedy just didn't hit for me. Like not like I wanted it to, right? But I do feel like if they do it in a TV show, it'll hit better. Because I will say comedy video games are hard, right? Because like the last comedy video game I can remember that I was like stuck in my brain and I'll never forget it is Conker's Bad Fur Day.
Oh, that was a good one. Yeah.
Right. But what else in between as far as like comedy games?
The Accountant. Oh yeah, we're on the same page. Or the what is it called? The Stanley Parable, or what was it called? The Stan. I forgot the name of it. Stanley Parable, or jeez Louise. Now I'm looking hard for it.
While you're looking for that, I'll keep going. Grand Theft Auto 6 is still on track for fall 2025. And new Looney Tunes movie set for theatrical release after being shelved by Warner Bros. Okay, I'm down for a new Looney Tunes movie.
It looks good too, based off of what I saw. It looks fantastic.
They have is this just screenshot?
Found the name of the game, The Stanley Parable. Fantastic. I like that kind of dry humor kind of stuff.
The Stanley Parable.
Yeah, that was another great. That type of humor I enjoy. It reminds me of that.
Yeah, I do remember this game. Yeah, but there's not that many. Like,
no, it's not that many.
But yeah, I mean, we'll see. I think I will be interested in it as a show, though. We'll see. All right. Well, anyways, guys, that concludes the show. We got through everything. Next week's episode, of course, it's going to be me and Yano, and we may have Lily back. Maybe we'll see. But either way, where can they find you if they want more from you?
You can find me, Yanonick, over at NK_Yanonick over at Twitter/X, or you can also follow me over at Threads or IG, Instagram at Yano_IG. And of course, you can find me every Monday, Tuesday on Twitch at twitch.tv/Yanonick. BTG, where can we find you?
Honestly, you know where you can find me. You can find me right here on twitch.tv, or you can find me on our YouTube or our Instagram. All you got to do is search After Hours Arcade. And you know what? With that, before we get out of here, I'm going to let you guys take a look at the BlurredCon interview promo video that we dropped. There are, like I said earlier, there are interviews up on our YouTube. Definitely check out all these artists and authors. Like, they were excellent, and like their material that they have is amazing. Let me see.
And you can tell that they put a lot of passion, and their love shows from it. Artist is challenging because sometimes you may not be able to make nearly enough, but at the same time, if you're passionate about it and you keep grinding, there's a select few that make it out, and I think we get a chance to talk to those people that do.
Yeah, it was fantastic. Here's the promo, y'all.
I had so many questions for the NASA people. Oh, I had so many questions. I did a good job of being reserved.
No, you did a great job interviewing everybody.
I really appreciate that, BTG. It was so good seeing so many familiar faces.
Yeah, and I picked up a bunch of comic books.
I still got to finish reading the ones that I got.
You know, I'm mad because when I go back and watch this, there were several comic books that I forgot to pick up.
Oh, we were working, man. We were getting it done. A lot of amazing, talented creators we spoke with, man.
Next year, rookie. Next year, gotta come. I think they actually moved it. It's not gonna be in July next year.
Really?
Yeah, it's gonna be like right after March. I think it's gonna be in March now. So it's after Magfest.
Not when, where? You're right, March 7th through 9th.
Yeah, yep.
Truly an amazing time at BlurCon, you guys. If you enjoy conventions, if you just enjoy black culture, if you enjoy comic books, video games, if you just want to experience something new, I truly recommend going to BlurCon.
Yeah, we'll be there. We'll definitely be there. I had a great time. But yeah, make sure you guys go to YouTube, check out the interviews. Like I said, there about half of them are posted up. I still got more to edit and post up. I've been posting them up daily. Didn't post one tonight, but we'll have probably 2 up tomorrow. They're getting posted on the Instagram. So yeah, just stay tuned and check them out. But that's it, y'all. Next Thursday, Simon Place. Don't forget about our interview on August 26th, that Monday episode. It'll be on Monday on August 26th instead of Thursday, doing the interview with Fell Sword Games. And yeah, remember guys, this has been After Hours Arcade Podcast, where gamers discuss gamer things every Thursday, live 8:30 p.m. Eastern, right here on twitch.tv/After Hours Arcade, and now YouTube as well. We will catch y'all later.
Peace.
Peace. Not. Psych.